Hi, listeners. Welcome back to Life Perspectives with NK, the home of growth, glow, and becoming. In the last episode, we talked about living your values, those moments when your daily actions finally begin to match your core beliefs. Still in our series, Building a Personal Brand, hashtag foundation to building a strong personality. Something powerful happens after the episode. A young listener sent me a message saying, NK, I know my values now and I'm trying to live them. But how do I make people actually see them? How do I let my brand express them without always explaining myself? And I smiled because that question took me back to a part of my own journey. Today, I want to share how I learned that because here's the truth. You don't have to tell people who you are. If you truly live your values, your brand will announce you before you speak. So let me take you back to where I learned this the hard way. For a long time, I didn't think I had a brand. I thought branding was for influencers, founders, or celebrities. But one day, someone introduced me somewhere and said, Meet NK. She's very intentional, very thoughtful, and very passionate about excellence. I was shocked. I never said those words to her. That's when it hit me. People were reading me without my permission. Your brand is not what you say you are, it's what people feel when they interact with you, online or offline. Your values, they are your brand's DNA. The invisible cord running through everything you do. Let me paint a picture from my past. There was a time I posted a lot about leadership. I had a colleague who did the same. He posted leadership tips, but used his captions to attack people. I posted lessons, gratitude, and moments that built people up. Same topic, different energy, different values. And the truth is, people didn't react to the content, they reacted to the spirit behind it. Family, people feel you before they hear you. Energy does not lie. So, what energy does your brand carry? Is it kindness, confidence, excellence, authenticity? Because whatever it is, you're already communicating it, even in silence. And so let's look at the power of visible values. Let me tell you a moment that changed how I express my values. Years ago, someone commented on one of my posts and said, NK, I don't know you personally, but your posts make me feel safe. Safe? I had never used that word in any caption, but it was the value my brand had been expressing without me realizing it. Intentionality and sincerity. That's when I learned something huge. Living your values privately is growth, but expressing them publicly is branding. How you show up, your tone, your consistency, your work quality, your attitude. These are all ways your brand speaks. If one of your core values is excellence, you show up prepared. You avoid mediocrity. Even your captions look intentional. If your value is kindness, your comments uplift, not humiliate. Your DMs are polite. Your humor isn't harmful. Your social media is your billboard. What does your billboard say? Because whether you're conscious of it or not, you are broadcasting your values every single day. This is a story moment. Let me tell you about my friend Kofi, a digital artist. Kofi is talented. But for a long time, he struggled with identity. He copied trends, loud memes, chaotic designs, anything that got attention. One day, someone messaged him and said, I don't understand your art, but I love how it makes me feel calm. That one sentence broke him open. He told me later, NK, I realized my true value wasn't hype, it was peace. From that day, everything I create must carry peace. And guess what? The moment he started expressing that value intentionally, his brand exploded. Not because he was loud, but because he was authentic. People weren't following his arts, they were following the feeling his values created. That's the true power of expressing your values. And so let's see how to let your brand speak for you. How do you express your values loudly, clearly, and authentically without pretending or performing? Let me share three things I've learned on my own journey. Number one, define your signature vibe. Ask yourself, what do I want people to feel when they encounter me? Is it honesty, warmth, excellence, growth, peace? That feeling should shape your tone, your style, your captions, your colors, your presence. Your brand is the emotional atmosphere around you. Number two, be consistent, not perfect. There were times I doubted myself, times I felt inconsistent, times I wondered if people could feel my values. But I learned something. Consistency beats perfection. You express growth by sharing lessons, not just victories. You express excellence by trying, not faking perfection. You express authenticity by being honest, not flawless. Number three, let people feel your values. Don't tell people you're kind, let them feel it. Don't tell people you're disciplined, let your results show it. Don't tell people you're trustworthy, let your behavior scream it. Values are not declared, they are demonstrated. And when your values show up in your work, your presence, your decisions, your brand becomes alive without a single announcement. Here's a challenge for this week. Pick three of your core values and write one deliberate way you'll express each one publicly. Examples: integrity. I'll own up to my mistake I made instead of hiding it. Creativity. I'll post one original idea, not a trend. Kindness. I'll compliment someone publicly and mean it. Watch what happens. People will begin to see you. Then they'll begin to feel you. And eventually, they will begin to trust your brand because your values are not meant to hide in your hearts. They are meant to live in your actions, loudly, boldly, beautifully. Let your brand speak and let your life echo your values. This has been Life Perspectives with NK. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Remember, your personal brand isn't about impressing people, it's about expressing what is true, valuable, and original about you. Please, for more of this kind of content, kindly click the subscribe button now. Like, share, comment, and ask your questions. Stay real, stay grounded, stay truly blessed.